All right, guys, it's Kurosu here back with another video, and today I just want to make a quick little video on how to improve your game in NBA Infinite, because I did see a few comments today about people not really sure on what they should do with this character, or how did they do a specific move, or like just improving, and it just like brought me the idea of like maybe I should just do a quick little video on explaining how I got better at the game. So I kind of want to break this down into like maybe like 2 or 3 points, and those are: one, you need to understand what your character can do and envision how you're going to use this character. Two, you need to practice. Like, you need to take this card, whatever card it is, into practice mode, 1v1s, 11-point games, and then eventually you want to go live and go into 3v3 rank, just to see like, can you actually pull off anything that you've practiced in ranked. And then three, which is probably the most important one in my opinion outside of practicing, is you have to, if you go against someone that has that same card that you're using, you have, and they're better, and you feel like they're better at using the card than you, or finding someone that uses the card better, the card you want to use better than you, and just emulating the things you see them do. So so those are the 3 points that I want to mention, and I'm gonna just try and just like demonstrate that for you. So in terms of players, so this is my alter account. I just created this account today. So this is just like me going over KD. So with KD, based off of what I know of this card, if you're gonna learn a card, you have to learn what their exclusive is. What does it do? So it's like he gets shot contest resistance, and he gets field goal percentage. So shot field goal percentage, and he has a signature fadeaway, and his dominance gives him contested 3-point field goal percentage and contested mid-range field goal percentage. So he's a great contested mid-range or 3-point shooter, and he has pretty decent stats. Obviously, if I get him to max, it's gonna be much higher. But you want to look at his stats. What can he do? It's like, okay, he's an okay dribbler, has decent speed, he's gonna have good 3-pointer and good mid-range. So you really want to focus on getting his signature fadeaway off. Mostly you really want to practice getting his signature fadeaway off. And obviously you want to take a look at, let me go over here. Let me compare him to, let's say, what's another good card? Oh, it's not loading. Oh, anyways, you want to come over here and you kind of just want to look at his badges. So it's like, okay, he has mid-range pull-up pro, catch and shoot, height advantage, corner 3 specialist, 3-point pull-up pro dunker, clutch shooter, even Prince of Pursuit. So you can look at this and say, okay, he can low-key block shots. Okay, he has nimble crossover, so you know that you have to learn the dribble moves that he's doing to try to practice some combos. You look and say, okay, he has double pump, he has pump fake and drive, drifting shot, obviously step back, fade away. So he doesn't have floater, so you can't use that in his arsenal. And pump fake hezzy, which is something that's a good move. So you can probably like pump fake hezzy into like a sidestep or whatever, or pump fake hezzy into maybe his signature fadeaway. And then you look at his heat map and it's like, okay, I can take these type of shots with him. So I said, you kind of want to go over like what the character can do and like their strengths and weaknesses. So if this loads, I can look at, let's say, Luka, because someone did ask me about Luka. At R3, I think he gets, what is it, like the shimmy shake was a very important badge for him. So it helps him create move. You can do the shimmy shake right into his signature skill, which is it's supposed to be an unblockable layup, but I'll never forget that I did get blocked with him against an Embiid. It was Leak blocked my shot, my layup, but you can do this layup with him, so you can do shimmy shake into that. So as I say, you kind of have to look at their badges, what they can do, and then kind of envision yourself like using those moves in whatever combos or whatever. So then you go into the next thing now, the second step. you'd go into practice and you're like, okay, well, the stuff that I just saw, what could I do with this card? Now I don't have pump fake hezzy with him yet, so that's something I'd have to practice. But what I would advise as well, when you get here, just gonna load. Come on, load, 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 load. Alright, I'm just gonna skip. Alright, so here we are back again. So what you want to do is, well, you want to come over here and practice stuff like, double pump layup, drifting shots. Try to get like drifting shots triggered differently from each angle. So you kind of want to practice like what comes off it, where you want to come over here and practice all your crossovers, his exclusive skills. Like you want to practice mostly things in exclusive shot and dribble, um, off ball stuff, passing stuff, defense. None of this stuff really like will help you. Well, post up is something also as well. So I would say focus on like shot, dribble, post up, and exclusive. Those are the things that you want any character you get, whatever rank they are. You want to get them come over here and practice a specific move. So I know that I didn't get the. I think you have to. Is it tap or hold for the layup? Let me see. Okay, I don't think I'll be able to. Or is it swipe? Do I have to swipe up? No. Well, I want to try and show you guys the double pump layup, but it's not even something that I have practiced. There it goes. See, like you want to just come over and practice like specific moves. So you come over here, drifting shot goes that way. And then obviously you can do it from another direction. You can do it that way. But if he has pump fake hezzy, then you'd realize that if I point it upwards towards crossover, it wouldn't work. So then you'd have to come over and kind of do it diagonally like that to get the drifting shots in that direction. So it's just little stuff like that you have to kind of want to go over. And then you want to practice, like, just practice some little combos, some moves that you want to do. If I had this now, I'd probably like into like pump fake hezzy and then drifting or his signature fadeaway, just little stuff like that. And then finally, the last thing is you want to watch someone or find someone, go against someone that like is one of the best players with this card. Now, there's two persons that come to mind, or at least if I'm using the example of KD. I think the two players that I know are Baka and Pain X Unity. I don't remember if he changed his name, but Baka is one of the best like KD players. I don't know if he still mains him, but this is the card that I've known him using for a very long time. He's a KD player. So like you kind of want to just, if you ever run into this, see like 4,000 plus games with KD, like you kind of want to see what this guy does with KD, or like see if you can find him, maybe watch a game. I don't know how you do it, but if you run into a good KD, like you kind of just want to emulate like what they do with the card anytime you run into anyone better than you using the card. So yeah, those are my personal tips on how to get better at the game. Like I said, you want to look at what the card is able to do, look at their exclusive, look at their dominance, look at their skills, their badges, their stats, and see like what is this card, what can I truly rely on with this character. Then obviously you want to take whatever you saw and you want to go into practice. Like I said, you want to mostly focus on exclusive, shooting, dribbling, and post up. Those are the main things you really want to practice. And then obviously finally you want to find someone, or if you go against someone that has the character that you're using, you want to try to emulate some moves or whatever you see them do in terms of how they get their shot off or whatever, and try to emulate those things into your playstyle. So yeah, those are my tips for getting better at the game. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you learned something. Please like and subscribe for more content, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.